Hi folks, Jackie D for Jackie D on QVC bringing to you my next episode, and 'tis the season for Jackie D on QVC's very special, very merry Christmas special episode. So the stockings are hung, the house is decorated, the Bethlehem Lights tree is up. So there's not much left to do to get ready for Santa's arrival, but that is actually exactly what this episode is going to be about. So what I would like to do for this episode is share with you one of my Christmas traditions. So I always like to have a special treat ready for Santa on the night before Christmas. So to do this special treat, what I would like to show you is one of the recent purchases that I made from QVC, an item that I think you would be interested in and that you might actually want to give as a gift. And also use one of David Venable's recipes of the month. So I always like to make a little treat for Santa, and I like to have that treat ready for his arrival. So come with me so I can show you how we get ready for Santa's arrival. So right next to the tree, I always like to keep a special plate just waiting for Santa. So this is Santa's special plate, and it is empty. And I need to get ready to fill it with some treats because there's a lot of work that goes into delivering gifts to all those families and kids on Christmas Eve night, and Santa gets hungry and he needs a little snack. So we're gonna fill the plate with a special treat just for him, leave it by the tree for when he arrives for all the gifts, and we're gonna head into the kitchen to get it done. So I am gonna put on my very special In the Kitchen with David apron, and I'm gonna take you into the kitchen with Jackie D on QVC, and we're gonna make Santa a tasty treat, one of David Venable's recipes of the month. So come with me into the kitchen with Jackie D on QVC while we make a special treat for Santa. So when I was trying to decide what sweet treat I wanted to make for Santa this year, I went to my QVC mobile device app and I looked up a recipe from David Venable. So he's my foodie in the kitchen. He's the one I always look to when I need an idea for something to make. And he always has in his David's recipe section of the QVC website a whole bunch of recipes. And particularly in December, he had some featured recipes. And I found one that looked promising for Santa. And it is the chocolate brownies with peppermint icing. I like brownies and I like peppermint icing, and I have to imagine Santa would like it as well. So I chose this sweet treat for him. And I think it's a nice different item for him to eat considering he's having so much cookies and milk. This will give him another alternative for his sweet tooth and something I think he would really like. So I got the ingredients based on David's recipes. So I got 1 package of brownie mix, which I like because it's simple. So I got dark chocolate because selfishly that's my favorite and I think Santa might like it as well. A cup of vanilla frosting. So again, you can just purchase vanilla frosting from your local supermarket, which is exactly what I did. 1/4 cup of peppermint candies, crushed. The crushed part is what we're gonna do together with the new QVC item today. So I have the candies, but the item I'm gonna show you today is what we're gonna use to crush it all up. And it calls for some peppermint extract. I also have here some eggs, nicely provided by my very own chickens, Chickadee and Henriette. I always have fresh eggs in the fridge, so the 2 eggs to make the brownie mix, and some vegetable oil. So we're gonna use these ingredients together with a special QVC product to make these special brownies with peppermint icing for Santa. So right here is the item that I recently purchased from QVC that's gonna help me make these peppermint iced brownies for Santa. It's item number K44655, the 2.5 cup food pull chopper, which you can get right now from QVC as a featured price. It's $19.98. Before I get into the features, let's talk colors. This comes in 4 colors, green, black, red, and the one you see right here, blue. So I actually purchased this chopper when I was at a in-person QVC show audience. So I was at a live audience event at QVC, and this was one of the items that Mark Charles brought on. And it was one that I was really interested in because it made it look like so quick and simple to be able to chop up pretty much anything. So that's exactly what it is. It's a food chopper. But what's great about it is you can see there are no cords, and that's because this is a pull chopper. So you actually use your own strength to pull this cord here, the handle and the cord, and it's actually what chops up pretty much anything that you'd like. So, for example, it can chop up fruits, vegetables, nuts, candies, anything that you want to dice, anything that you would pull out a knife and a cutting board to cut up. or maybe a big electric food processor to cut up, you can use this simple pull and chop. So how does it work? Well, this entire thing is everything that you get in the box. So you open up the lid, and this is actually where the mechanism is for the pull chop. So you can see you're able to just kind of pull with your hands. You put your 2 fingers there and you just pull. And then inside are the blades. Now these are double sharpened blades, and they come with a protective sheath so you don't cut your hands. So you have to remove that protective cover, and then you can go ahead and actually take the blades and just pop them on the bottom. So the top of the blade is actually what connects to the lid, which allows you to chop. One of the coolest things about this is if you look at the bottom, there's actually silicone rubber. And this helps grip the countertop when you're doing your pulling and your chopping. And that's pretty critical for the success of this item, because you're gonna basically grab the top of it, grab the cord, pull, and the blades are gonna spin, and those double-edged, double-sharpened blades are gonna make quick work of anything that you're looking to cut up. And it's so simple. I don't need to be pulling out any big appliances. I don't need electricity. No need to pull a cutting board and a knife out. Knives kind of scare me, quite frankly. I don't really cut with knives at all. I'd rather use some type of chopper, and this one is perfect, and it's so simple because the bottom part, the blade and the base, is dishwasher safe. You can put it right in the dishwasher, and you just wipe off the lid, and the entire thing is stored, and it only takes up a little bit of space, 2.4 cups. So I've used this a ton since I've gotten it. I used it primarily to make chicken salads and turkey salads, to dice up vegetables for salads. I'm gonna use it today to help me make this special recipe for Santa, particularly because we need some crushed up candy canes to go inside the batter for the brownies, and also to put inside the icing to make these peppermint brownies with peppermint icing. So what a better way to use this pull chop than to chop up the peppermint candies that I need today for Santa's recipe. So David's recipe says, first of all, to make the brownie batter according to the package. So I got the dark chocolate brownie batter. I put in vegetable oil, the eggs that I got from my chickens, and that is right here behind me pre-mixed. So the brownie batter is ready to go. It says to line the muffin pan with muffin liners, and I had these very cute seasonal muffin liners that says Santa's favorite treats, so I thought it was very appropriate given we're making these for Santa. So those are the liners that I put in the mini muffin tin. So it specifically says to use a mini muffin tin. And then it says to take the icing, so a cup of icing, and to mix with it the peppermint and the peppermint extract. So what I'm gonna do now is use the pull chop to chop up all of my peppermint candy so that I can mix them into the icing. And although David's recipe doesn't explicitly say this, I'm gonna put some in the brownie mix as well, because I think Santa likes peppermint, and he would probably like it both in the icing and in the brownie mix. And I also know David Venable is a fan of improvising in the kitchen. That's why he's a home cook and a foodie. So I'm sure he would appreciate my putting the peppermint in the entire recipe. So let's go ahead and use the pull chop to chop up and make quick work of these peppermint candies. And so all I need to do is simply open the lid. The blades are in there. There's 2 levels of blades in the container. I'm gonna pour the peppermint candies into the pull chop, replace the lid, pull and chop. So simple motion. With each pull, there's more chopping, and the candy canes are crushed up even more. Little effort. Again, the bottom of it is that rubber, so it's not slipping or sliding. And I can just chop up those candy canes. However fine I want them. So if you want, super coarse, you only have to do it a few times. If you want it super fine, you can do it multiple times. I think I'm done. So now let's take these chopped up candy canes and put them into the brownie batter and mix them into the icing to make up Santa's treats. Here they are, Santa's special treat, David Venable's chocolate brownies with peppermint icing. So what I did is I used the pull chop to chop up all of the peppermint candies, the candy canes, mix them into the icing, and I even mixed them into the brownie batter so that they're extra pepperminty. Baked the brownies, iced them, and sprinkled a little extra on top for decor and more peppermint flavor, because I'm pretty sure Santa would really love that. So we're gonna leave these here to remind you that this is what I used to chop up all those peppermint candies for Santa's special treat, which is item number K44655, the 2.5 or 2.4 cup chop food chopper, so the pull chop. So you can get that right now from QVC. You can get one for yourself. You can get one as a Christmas gift for somebody on your list. And special additional piece of information, this item is also available in a larger size. So if you want to get a 4-cup version, it's item number K44671. And the larger version even comes with an extra cup with a closing lid. So you can pull, you can chop, you can mix, you can pop the lid on it and put it in your fridge. So you can get the larger version if you're interested as well. It is always a treat for me to bring to you all of my Jackie D on QVC episodes all year long. And I'm so excited to think about all the amazing things I'm going to do with QVC in the new year and to be able to share them with you. So thank you so much for watching my very special Jackie D on QVC Christmas episode. From my family to yours, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. I hope you will like and subscribe and share Jackie D on QVC. I want to know about your holidays with QVC. What are you purchasing for your friends and family? What's on your QVC wish list? Please leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time. See you next year. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave this here for Santa.